Right then, so Felicity, how are you today?
Great. I feel great.
Okay, good. So we'll go through the topics then today,
Okay.
and then you can tell me if you've done a topic already. So let's just have a look at
Mm.
part one first of all. So we got some topics here. I think last time we looked at the topic of names. Um, so and I don't remember. Did we talk about writing last time as well? Or not?
Maybe just name.
Okay. Let's have a look at the topic of riding then. So,
Okay.
do you ride a lot?
Well, for me, I should write a lot every day. At work, I should write kinds of paperwork, such as documents, emails, things like that. And after work, I should prepare my academic. I should finish my academic studies. So I will write some academic paper or some research plans. So I should write all the day, I think.
Really? Okay, you do ride a lot then. So, what do you actually like to write then?
Uh, so this
Well,
question is for the type of
yeah,
the
the
writing
type of
that.
writing. I mean, yeah, do you like writing a blog or a diary, or do you like writing
Oh,
stories, or do you like academic writing? What or writing reports? What type of
uh,
writing do you like?
oh, uh, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of writing. I don't. I don't like write anything when I was in primary school, but now it is necessary for me to write because I should improve my academic level. So if I should choose one item, I will go for writing the paper because I think when I finish academic paper, I can get a sense of achievement and satisfaction.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we say not satisfaction, satisfaction.
Satisfaction.
Yeah,
Oh,
extensive satisfaction. And you said um I don't like writing um when I was in primary school. Can you see the mistake there?
oh, I didn't like writing.
Yeah, I didn't like writing when I was in primary school. So yeah, you need to change that one to didn't.
I think if my meaning is I don't like writing since I was in primary
Okay.
school.
Well, if you're going to use since, you need the present perfect. So I haven't. So you would say I haven't liked riding
Oh,
since I was in primary school. So it's from up until now, yeah. Or if you just want to say I just don't like riding, then you don't. That's just a statement of fact, yeah. Um,
mm,
but unfortunately, you have to do something you don't like then all day. Oh my word! Right then, so maybe I don't like writing so much either. That's maybe why I'm teaching IELTS speaking. I find it hard to type and write at the same time. But anyway, okay. So do you think the things you write will change in the future?
uh, uh, well, I think it may be changed when after retirement because I think no matter writing the paperwork or writing the academic papers, it is they are my main missions of every day. But if I if I retired in the future, I can write something casually. Write something casual, like write some novels or some diary, things like that.
Okay, so when you said, yeah, you got it right first time, actually. I can write something, yeah, casually. So you need the adverb there to describe the right. So what you mean, yeah, you will have no deadlines, will you, to submit applications or papers? So you will, yeah, sorry, have no deadlines. So you'll be, you won't have to write under pressure. But you will, but you'll have more freedom, I suppose, to write for, so you can write for pleasure. So do you think you will write a book one day?
Well, in my, I think writing is not my it's not I'm not strong at writing, so I think I won't write a book in the
Oh,
future.
okay. So it's something you just find a bit of a. Okay, you could say then, yeah, yeah, writing is a bit, yeah, writing is a bit tedious.
Bit tedious.
Yeah, it's a bit like boring for you, tedious or mundane is sometimes, yeah, when you're doing the paperwork or the documents. It's another word for. Okay, so let's have a look at the next question about that was, do you prefer typing or handwriting?
Well, I think it depends on what kinds of things I should write. If I should write a birthday card or a greeting card, I should write by my hand should to show my respect. Uh, but if it but it is means I should it is if I should write some paper works, I will choose typing them. I will choose to type them because typing on the keyboard will improve my uh, uh, efficiency and act effectiveness.
Oh, okay, yeah. So there's lots of reasons for typing. So you said it's more efficient, so it's quicker. And yeah, with word processing, you can delete or correct or edit the work, can't you? Edit the work easily. But yeah, when you as soon as you use a pen, if you make a mistake, you might have to screw up the paper and start again. So yeah, it's probably why now all universities expect typing, which is a bit of a shame in some case because some people have beautiful handwriting that they don't get to use it so much, but except when they're writing, like you said, a birthday card or something like that. Yeah. So okay, let's have a look now then at a part two topic. So let's see if we can find something. So how about this one? Describe an object that you think is beautiful. So what it is, when you saw it, maybe it's something that you actually have, or maybe you just saw it in a shop or museum or something like that. Anyway, what it looks like and explain why you think it's beautiful. So I'll give you a minute to think about it, and then we'll see how you go.
Okay.
Okay, Felicity, if you're ready, you can start talking now.
Okay. Today I want to talk about a beautiful tea set which I received on my last birthday. It is Iris. The my husband. It was a handmade tea set which was made by my husband. I remember on that day. We just arrived at the reserve restaurant, and he just took out the uh, handmade tea set to me, and I was very surprised and moved. In terms of uh, the tea sack, it is made of clay, and it consists of a teapot and a tea tray and a bunch of teacups, and plus it also has a special figurine. It it is the teapot. Um, the teapot is a special Chinese creature which makes the dragon and a lion together, and this little teapot just symbolize rich and healthy. So when I drink some tea, I can pour my leftover tea over the teapot, which means bring me more good luck. Uh, in terms of the reason why I think it is beautiful, because it is made by my husband, and he learned over 2 months to uh, to he spent over 2 months to learn how to make this tea set, even though it has a little flaws. But I think it must be the most things in my heart.
Okay then. So okay, let me just. So so you made it by hand then? That's an amazing gift. Yeah. So let me see. Let's put that there. So you said you want to talk about the tea set that's handmade, made by my husband. He took out the handcraft tea set. It is made of clay. It is made of yeah. Another word, perhaps you might say, is if it's porcelain. I don't know if it's made of porcelain. It's a higher grade material from China. Is that what it's made of? Or, um, but yeah. Oh, okay,
Oh.
and it's a bunch of a teapot and a bunch of teacups. And did you say like a tea pad? This is where I got a bit confused in the middle. Um,
Uh, well, the teapot just a super mini sculpture. it is an animal, but it is a Chinese traditional creature.
Okay, like you said a lion and a tiger. So it's what a tea pad?
Mixed.
Oh,
Yeah, pet, dog, cat, pet,
oh, tea
P-E-T.
pet. Oh, a tea pet. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Now I see what you mean. Right, now I get you. So it's um so it's a creation. It's the noun. I think you said a creator is the person who creates
Oh,
something. So a creation is the thing. Yeah. So okay. So it's just, you won't say it's made of a dragon or a tiger. Yeah, it is probably it is.
make,
It is. Yeah, it is. We could say it is a miniature. Um, yeah, lion or tiger that goes with the tea. You say that goes with the tea set.
mm,
Oh, I see. So to the leftover tea, you give it to the tea pet. Then I've not for good luck. I didn't know that's so you could say that's a custom that we have. A custom.
oh, yes,
Yeah,
a custom.
is to do that.
Mm,
So he's saying it's really beautiful. So he learned over 2 months. He spent 2 months on it. So he said it has a little flaws. A little though
mm,
is for uncountable. So I
mm,
would say
mm,
a few. He has a few flaws, but yeah, you
mm,
could say, but not many.
mm,
But maybe not noticeable.
mm,
But not. But yeah, not many. So use a few for uncountable things.
mm, mm,
A little for so a few for countable things. A little for like a little sugar or a little. Um, I have a little bit of time like that. We use it for
mm,
uncountable things.
mm,
So you can say then this maybe it's sentimental to you as because it was a gift from your husband. So it's something you could say I will
mm,
always treasure. And maybe you just use it on special. So yeah, maybe we use it on special occasions, like in Spring Festival. Uh, you might use it or something like that. So
mm.
well, I don't know. Do you use this tea set every day or not? Or is it just on a special occasion?
Yes, just use it in special
On
occasions.
special occasions, yeah. Oh, okay, so it's right. Okay, it sounds lovely. Anyway, right then. So let's have a look at the next part. Um, so you've kind of inspired me to make a gift for my wife now. So anyway, do you think there are more beautiful things now than in the past?
Mm, let me see. Well, I think nowadays, because of the development of technology, we can enjoy more beautiful things such as an amazing film, an amazing movie, or the uh, colorful uh, a colorful electronic picture, and sometimes we can also enjoy in the uh, beautiful urban gardens and so on. But at the same time, I think we'll lose the beauty of nature. Uh, 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 and in the past, there were no skyscrapers, uh, and there were no much more uh, electronic devices. People just stay in a nature environment. they can enjoy the fresh air and the beautiful sunshine every day. So I think we have more beautiful things now, but we also lose a lot of beautiful things.
Okay, well, so you're saying the natural things then. So we have a okay, well, beautiful movies. So yeah, when you say that, you could perhaps expand. So they have like special effects in movies. So they tend to be, well, yeah, beautiful. You could say more eye-catching now, yeah, and and then you could also say, yeah. Then you said electronic pictures. I don't know. Well, with that, we could say we have like uh, digitally produced artwork that is quite impressive. Yeah. And maybe it's more durable than the old paintings. But yeah, we lose the beauty. So here we can say not lose the beauty of nature, but yeah, we could say yeah we have lost yeah the beauty of nature, or maybe our connection with nature. We have less connection now with nature. And then you said there in the past there were no skyscrapers, there were not much electronic devices. People just stay in the nature environment. So yeah, you would say the natural, not nature environment, but natural environment. You need the adjective there. So yeah, you could say skyscrapers are maybe they're quite beautiful at night time, aren't they? The night the night what would you say skyline, the night skyline, yeah, is very beautiful. It's beautiful with colorful, yeah, colorful neon lighting, isn't it? There's a lot of that, especially in some cities like Hong Kong or Shanghai. But yeah, in the daytime though, maybe there's a lot of pollution and it's a bit overcast. Yeah. So okay, so interesting answer. Let's have a look at the next question. So, what beautiful scenery spots are there in your country?
Oh, well, actually, there are lots of beautiful places in China. For example, in the north of China, people can travel in the endless meadow and desert, and on the southeast of China, people can enjoy the beach and the tropical forest. There will be great, I think. And moving on the west of China, people can travel in some ethnic minority areas, such as Sichuan province or Xizang province, and people can get closer to the different cultures there. So I think China has many beautiful scenery spots.
Absolutely, yeah. So you got in the north, you have the desert, and you said on the southeast. So we would say in the southeast. And then yeah, you said tropical forests and the beach. And moving on to the west, yeah, you can. There's ethnic minority cultures, but I suppose yeah, you could have said mountains. That's another feature. You could have said
Mm-hmm.
in the West they've got maybe more mountains,
Oh,
and um, yeah,
like to.
yeah, and then lakes as well. I suppose beautiful lakes. So there's a
Mm,
lot. I suppose there's a lot of amazing places to see. Yeah,
mm,
and perhaps there you can get closer to nature as well.
mm.
Okay, and then the next question is where do you think people so where do you think people usually come into contact with beautiful things?
Uh, well, I think people who live in the countryside, they can contact with more beautiful things. Uh, for example, because they can um enjoy the birds twittering and chirping every morning, and they can also appreciate the uh the the endless red leaves in the autumn, and things like that. Birds are beautiful, and people who live in the urban area cannot uh, enjoy it. So I think people who live in the countryside can get more beautiful things.
Okay, so you said they can appreciate the red leaves in autumn. And what did you say at the beginning? People who live in the countryside, they can
Right.
enjoy what? What did you say?
Enjoy more beautiful things.
But did you say something like sunset or something in the morning they can enjoy?
Birds twittering and
Oh,
chirpings.
oh, birds twittering and chirping. Right, I see. So yeah, in the countryside, then you're gonna see more wildlife. Yeah, like birds and yeah, I suppose the beautiful ones like butterflies. And then you're gonna see plants and flowers, and then you're gonna see scenery, perhaps like yeah, mountains and
Oh,
forests. So there's all of that, yeah. And then you're probably going to see clearer skies and maybe the stars at night. So there's lots of things. Yeah, you're gonna. It makes you wonder why so many people live in the city when they miss all that they could be enjoying in the countryside. Yeah. So the people that live in the city can know maybe they can see things in a park a little bit or in a zoo, but they don't have the connection, I suppose. Yeah, that people have in the countryside. And then yeah, you said the yeah red autumn leaves. That's another one. And yeah, you could say see the spring blossom, spring cherry blossom is I think something that you might get in some parts of China. I remember seeing that when I was in China. Anyway, um,
mm,
yeah.
green cherries.
So that's something you see a lot in Japan as well, don't you? Okay, so we've got one more question with this topic. Why do you think people create beautiful things?
Uh, I think creating beautiful things just like an instinct of human. Every people love beautiful things. Uh, for example, musician like playing some ear-catching music, and the art some uh sculptor just creates some special artwork, and the painter will paint some attractive uh, art pieces, things like that. I think
Okay, so yeah, you can say it's an instinct. Perhaps you can say it's in our blood. Something that's it's in our blood to be creative, and then we can look back at our ancestors, and they all created, and especially in China, they made some amazing things in the past. So you could say that. So it's something that's in us. Yeah, our instinct to be creative. Yeah, it's a natural. So you could say it's a natural desire, and so not just think about the basic things like food and shelter, but we need more out of life, don't we, as well? So, like you gave examples of some musician. I think you said some musician can play ear-catching music, and then you said an artist or a sculpt. Sculpt. Now, there's the word for the person who makes the sculpture is a sculptor. So the sculptor can create some. You said some kind of artwork. Can you remember what you said again?
Yes, I should say the sculptor creates some sculpture, but I think the pronounce like
Right. You got stuck. Some sculptures. Yeah. Okay. Sculptures or some. Yeah. Some kind of. Yeah. Yeah, trying to think of another word for it, but yeah, some 3D artwork. Yeah, so you got the 3D artwork, and then you've got the 2D one from the painter. Sorry, what happened there with the 3D artwork? And then you got the painters make 2-dimensional paintings, but they're attractive. Yeah, attractive art pieces, or sometimes a masterpiece is something that is treasured throughout in museums. Okay, so we've finished the class for today. So overall, I think the pronunciation at times causes me a few problems, and then it's still a little bit overemphasizing too many words rather than the simple ones. But I can see that there's a bit of improvement from yesterday. The grammar, not too many errors that cause confusion. One or two I've pointed out. The vocabulary, you have sufficient vocabulary, but needs enhancing a little bit. And you always try to give good, solid answers to every question. You're willing to speak fluently, but when it's a bit more difficult question, it causes a bit more hesitation and repetition. So you're kind of in between a 5.5 and a 6 at the moment, I suppose. So, okay, do you have any questions for me before we finish?
No, I don't have any question.
Okay, then. So